onto your sacrum, opening your chest. Maybe you like to bend that right leg, catching your right foot. Make sure your shoulder is not forward. Keep it opening up. Lift your heart. Push your foot away. Feel the length all the way to the front. And just stay here for one more deep in an exhalation. And then you release your foot. Or bring your hands slowly down to the floor. Right hand comes next to your left. Tuck your right toes under. Bring your left leg all the way back up. And then open up your hip. Stay here or step over into your wild thing pose. Try not to shift your weight towards your right foot, but all the way to your hands. Press your chest up. Open your heart. One more inhalation. And then slowly flip all the way back, lengthen your left leg up. And gently bring your foot down. Stay here or slowly go through your vinyasa. Do it with control, with awareness. When you're all the way back in downward dog, place your feet hip width apart. And then bring your right leg all the way up. Now just pull your right foot to your sitting bone. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you come high into the fingertips of your left hand. If you want to, you can see if you can bring your hand in the direction of your right foot. Taking one more in an exhalation here. And then gently release. We go for the other side. You can always turn your right foot out a little bit so you have a steady base. And then bring your left leg up. Just bend your left heel towards your sitting bone. Press your left hand deep into the floor. Maybe you come high into the fingertips of your right hand. Navel pulls in. If you like to, you reach your right arm to the back. Maybe you can catch your foot up here. Push your foot away. Find your balance, the center of your body. And when you're ready, slowly release your hand and your foot back down. And from here, lengthen your right leg up. Slowly pull your knee to your chest and step all the way forward. This time, turn your left heel down into the floor and come all the way up into warrior one. Make sure you push the outside of your left foot deep into the earth. If you want to, you bring the palms of your hands together, you gaze up to your thumbs. Nice long line to side body. One more deep breath here. And on your exhalation, slowly open up your chest. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your arms away from you. Now open up your heart first. Take a nice back bend. And then slowly start to bow forward. You can bow over your right leg or at the inside of your right leg into humble warrior. Keep reaching your arms up and over. Give yourself a nice shoulder stretch. Slowly take one more deep breath. And then rise all the way back up. And from here, you bring your hands in front of your heart. Pull your left knee towards you. If you like to, you have it closed for a moment. Root your right foot into the floor. And then see if you can place your left foot at the inside of your right thigh. Hands in front of your heart. If you want to, you can also come into half lotus. Just find your tree pose. Maybe your arms rise up. Make sure you're not dropping into your hip. Try to keep lengthening and lifting through the center of your body. Slowly taking one more in an exhalation. And then bring your hands back in front of your heart. Now bring your knee back towards your chest. And then bring your knees together, heel to your sitting bone, catch your foot. Keep your right hand in front of your heart for now. Maybe you want to bring your left hand at the inside of your foot. And then from here, start to press your foot away. Try not to go forward with your upper body too much. Keep your heart opening. Push your foot up and away from you. Maybe you like to extend that right arm in front of you. Just keep looking to the horizon. One more in and exhale here. And then start to come back up. Hug your knee to your chest one more time. And then slowly take a big step back with your left foot coming back into your lunge. And then bring your hands to the floor. Bring your right foot next to your left. And come all the way down onto your belly. And then just see if you can slowly come into onto your elbows. Into Sphinx pose. Lift your heart. Make sure you're not dropping into your shoulders. Keep pulling your neck out of your shoulders. Find the length. Staying here for one more breath. And then see if you can bring your left hand inwards a little bit so your forearm is in a diagonal line. Right foot to your sitting bone. Maybe you circle your arm all the way back, catching your foot. And if you like to, you bring your foot towards your sitting bone again. Maybe turn your hand around. If you have the space, you bring your hand back in front of you and you push your hand away. Just find your own variation. Keep your face relaxed. Slowly staying here for one more in and exhale. And then bring yourself back. Taking a moment in the center. And then we go for the other side. Right hand in, left foot towards you. Then maybe it's nice to circle your arm open so you can open up your shoulder a little bit and then catch your foot. Maybe this is enough. You stay here. Maybe you pull your foot a little bit closer. Find back your own variation. Just feel the length all the way into the front of your body, especially your thigh, your hip, your heart. And then from here, you gently come back, taking one more moment into the center. And then you can interlace your fingers if you like, or you keep your hands where they are, tuck your toes under, and lift yourself up to a forearm plank for a moment. Finding back your core, navel in and up. Sure you don't drop into your shoulders. Slowly taking one more in and exhalation here. And then from here, bring your hands back under your shoulders into high plank. And come back into down dog. Few breaths. And then this time, bring your hands a bit closer, 10 centimeters, maybe your feet a little bit wider. And then you can bring your right hand to the outside of your left calf, your ankle, your heel. Pull your heart underneath your arm. Maybe you can look all the way up to the ceiling. Try to not drop into your hips. Keep them pushing away to the back and up. One more breath. And come back to the center. Take a deep in and exhale into the middle. Align everything again. And then you go for the other side. Really keep pressing that right hand deep into the earth. Keep your shoulder blade down over the back of your ribs. One more in and exhale here. And then slowly bring your hand back. Bring your feet back. Walk your hands forward into your full down dog. And then from here you bring your left leg up. Slowly pull your knee towards you and step your foot in between your hips. Right heel comes down onto the floor and come up into warrior one. Try to square your hips, push your right hip forward a little, left hip back. Lengthen through your arms, maybe bring the palms of your hands together, gazing up to your thumbs. Really push the outside of your right foot down, deep into the earth. One more deep inhale here. When you exhale, open up your chest. Interlace your fingers behind you. Lengthen your arms away, open your heart. When you're ready, you start to come all the way forward into your humble warrior. Try to keep your hips facing the back of your mat. You can look to your own hips. Really pull your left hip back a little bit. You can always push your left knee to the outside with your left shoulder. One more deep in an exhalation. And then come all the way back up. Arms up. And then bring them in front of your heart. And then shift your weight onto your left foot. Maybe you like to pull your knee towards you. Release your lower back. And then you can place your foot at the inside of your thigh. Or you come into your half lotus. And then bring your hands in front of your heart when you're ready. Maybe you rise all the way up. Try to keep lifting your ribcage away from your hips. Rooting your foot down. Feeling some lightness through your fingers. One more in an exhalation. And then you bring your hands back. Slowly bring your knee back up. Then bring your knees together, your heel to your sitting bone. Slowly catching your foot behind you. If you want to, you bring it at the inside. Just make sure your knee doesn't pop to the outside. And then start to push your foot away and up. Keep your heart lifted. Keep pressing up and away. Keep looking forward to the horizon. Don't drop your head. Maybe you like to bring your left arm forward. So you can slowly take one more breath here. And then with control you come back up. Maybe you bring your knee to your chest one more time. And then take a big step back. Lift your arms back up. And bring your hands down. Stepping back into your high plank. Bring your knees down, come all the way down onto your belly. And this time, see if you can take a moment with your hands under your forehead. Maybe you wiggle your hips from side to side. And make sure that there is no tension into your lower back. And then from here you can bring your right heel to your sitting bone, right hand to your foot, open up your shoulder, and then extend your left arm forward. Rise your right knee off the floor, push your foot up, lift your left foot off the floor to open your chest. Fly nice and high, reach through that left foot, through your left fingers, push that right foot up, and come all the way back. Moment with your hands under your forehead. And then we go for the other side. Left heel to your sitting bone. Catch your foot. Keep that shoulder opened up. Bring your right arm forward. From here, start to push your left leg up. Rise through your right arm, through your right foot, and pull yourself all the way up. Really feel that you press and pull One more inhale. And slowly go back. And take a little break. Feel your breath here again. Just for one more in an exhalation. And then let's go with both legs. Heels to your sitting bones, arms to the back. Maybe you walk that shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Activate your feet. Knees are not too wide. And then slowly push your feet away. You can lift your knees off the floor, open your chest. Keep rising, keep breathing. Just for one more in and exhale. And slowly, slowly come back down. Just take a moment. Feel the softness into your back. And then you can gently push yourself up onto hands and knees. Cross your ankles and start to make your way onto your back. Now when you're all the way onto your back, see if you can gently start to bring your feet behind your sitting bones. Maybe you touch your heels with your fingertips. And then you lift your hips up. Walk your shoulder blades a little bit closer if you like. Coming all the way into bridge pose. Really root your feet into the floor. Make sure your toes are not facing outwards, but a little bit towards each other if you like. Keep rotating your upper thighs towards each other. Tailbone is reaching down in the direction of the inside of your knees. You can always interlace your fingers. And just stay here for one more deep breath. Releasing your hands, slowly making your way back onto your back. And then walk your feet to the edges of your mat. Let your knees melt together. Slowly letting your knees swing from side to side. Just feel that your lower back is getting some space up here. And then you come back with your knees up. Walk your feet back behind your sitting bones. Now you can come back into the previous pose, into bridge. Or if you like to, you can also go into full wheel. Same thing for both poses. Make sure your knees are not dropping to the outside. Also not your elbows. Keep everything in one line. When you're ready, you just slowly start to come up. When you want to go into full wheel, bring your hands behind your shoulders. Come onto the crown of your head. Align your legs, align your arms. And then from there, press yourself all the way up. Maybe you can lift your heart through your own shoulders from here. See if you can find some length. Make sure you go back on time. First with your chin to your chest, back of your head down, and then you roll back down onto your back. If you're still into your pose, take one more deep in an exhalation. And then start to make your way back down. When you're all the way back down onto the floor, feet back to the sides of your mat again, knees together. And then drop your knees from side to side. And this time bring your knees all the way to the right side. Maybe you can bring your right foot on top of your left knee. Try to keep your hips dropping down as much as possible. Maybe you feel a nice opening at the left side. to your side body, your hip, your thigh. Then you bring your right foot back. Slowly turn your knees to the other side. You want to bring your left foot on top of your right leg. You feel the weight of your left foot hanging into your right knee, but try to keep your right hip dropping down as much as possible too. You feel that you keep surrendering into the earth. Keep working to the end of your practice, slowing down. Then bring your left foot back, knees back up. Walk your feet together a little bit. And then from here, see if you can slowly extend your left leg out. Bring your right leg up. Maybe you interlace your fingers behind your thigh for a moment. You can always bring your leg a little bit closer. Maybe you make some circles with your leg, with your ankle. Then from here you can bend your knee. Maybe you like to keep your leg straight. You can walk your hips a little bit to the right, and then bring your right knee or your right leg all the way to the left side, coming into an easy twist. Keep your left leg straight behind you. Open your arm, your shoulder, and maybe your head is moving over to the right side too. You can always bend your left leg, catch your left foot with your right hand. Just make sure you start to calm down. Don't struggle into your pose. Make it nice and soft. Reclining twist at the end of your practice. Just for one more in an exhalation. And then gently come back to the center. Maybe hug your knees to your chest. And then bring your right leg down. Left leg rises. Maybe you take a moment here to stretch out the left hamstrings. When you're ready, you can slowly hop your hips a little bit to the left. Maybe you bend that left knee. And you come into your twist at the other side. Try to find the same variation. If you like to, you can bend that right leg and catch your right foot. Just make sure that that left shoulder is relaxing. You can soften your face. And from here, you slowly release your legs, coming all the way back to the center. Hug your knees to your chest one more time. And then from here, you can come all the way down into Shavasana. See if you can just take a few minutes onto your back. I just have 1 minute left, so see if you can stay into Shavasana for at least 2 minutes. Maybe you take a few deep in and exhalations. Exhaling through your mouth to surrender just a little bit more. Drop yourself down into the earth. No tension anywhere. After a couple of minutes, maybe you stay there a little longer. Take your time. You just slowly come back up into an easy seated position. Keep your eyes closed. And then just notice how you're doing. Just feel what your practice did for you. Maybe you come back to your intention